Greetings everyone, my name is Etival and welcome to my Let's Play of Adventure Dungeon, a 2D top-down roguelike game developed by Winter Drake. As I just said, it's essentially an action roguelike where you have to traverse through multiple floors of a dungeon in order to beat it and find a secret treasure or something. It's procedurally generated, so almost no two runs will be the same, or so the description says. Let's go take a look at it. Now, I already did a test run of this and was somehow lucky to finish the game, even though it was quite a, let's just say, tired run. Let's see if I'm actually able to do it in my actual Let's Play, lest the LP curse takes hold of me. Alright, we have two options, a normal run and seated run. Seated run will allow you to input a word or a set of numbers so that you'll be able to have the same map every single time, but where's the fun in that for this one? I understand for speed runs, but in this case, let's start random. Here we go. Alright, here's our character. We can attack using the Z key, and we can use a special weapon by pressing X. We started with the slingshot and wooden sword, both of which aren't really good, and by holding down C we can strafe, which I didn't do in my previous test run, but really helps a lot when attacking. By hitting escape, you can see the pause menu, and it shows you what stats we have. Fair enough, let's begin. Let's actually go into maneuvers out the first one. Our first set of enemies are these rats. And I got a crit in my first attack. Good sign. Those items dropped there are a piece of meat, which restores some of your health, and a mana potion, which restores some of your mana. Here's the first item which you can pick up. Let's see what it is. A wind sword. Now, it's pretty much any sword after this point is pretty much an upgrade. In this case, it'll increase the amount of knockback I do. It doesn't show it here, but as demonstrated, boom! Now I get knockback enemies much farther than before. Unlike those rats which basically went in straight lines and tried chasing you slowly, these bats will slowly guide towards you, and after a short while they'll do a burst of speed towards your direction. Though, pretty much they're very easy to take care of. That item I just picked up in the room was a snowball, which is a much better upgrade to the normal item which I had, the slingshot. Basically, it freezes enemies in place, allowing me to do things like this. Now, normally if I didn't freeze that slime, it would have broken up into two smaller slimes. But by doing so, I pretty much shattered it in one impact. Which is one great ability of Snowball, but it has weaknesses as it's not as good as the boss. Bullet Biter. Now my sword swings can actually destroy bullet or enemy projectiles, which will be very handy in the future. With some more aggressive rats, pretty easy to take care of. The wind sword really increases knockback to pretty hilarious levels. Let's see how useful it is at later levels. The first three dungeons are pretty simple, but it starts to get much more difficult around the third or fourth floor. And apparently I found the golden key this early. Before that, these types of bats are a little bit different than the smaller ones, as after a while they'll pause and fire a projectile in your general direction. Waiting for him to fire one, and to demonstrate short, boom, I can destroy projectiles because of that extra ability. There's the golden key. Now, in order to take this, I have to sacrifice my special weapon, so I can't really do anything. But it opens up a secret. Let's hope I can actually get it this time, and not fail. Ow. That's my first hit. Those bigger rats with red eyes take more damage, or take more health to be killed. I'll clear up the first room first before going on to the next one, as we need as much gold as possible for some of the upgrades. Ow. Thanks. Magic glove. Homing shots. Of course, I have to sacrifice it for this. Let's double check and see if I got all the floors. Nope. Finished off this one. And oh, this is awkward. Oh well. Now all the enemies are killed on this floor. Time to move on to the second one. Generally speaking, every two floors share a general team, and even though that says spacebar, it really means press the attack button. Each two floors shares a general team in difficulty. In this case, we're on the grass or basic level. Those green rats are essentially like poison rats, and they leave poison trails. If you walk over them, you'll be poisoning yourself. Note there's an ability which allows you to do it yourself. Here's an interesting one. Slime shot. Let's see if I don't lose the key. Good. To demonstrate what the slime shot does, when I get there. Ooh, boomerang. I need more health for that, or gold for that. What the slime shot does is, yep, it fires a projectile at enemies and then splits into two. Golden tooth. Now I drop gold when I get hit, which will be very useful for getting some items. Let me take back the key. Like I said, taking the key is kind of like a big risk factor. Oh, there's a slime. Some help. Ah, that magic moon basically boosted my maximum mana by 10. Too bad I don't have a magic items now. Let's see if I can kill that slime. The slime split into 2 medium-sized slimes and 2 or 3 smaller slimes. I have enough gold to buy that item. Let's see. I'm getting this one. Oh. Oops. Didn't expect that to happen. Double homing shots. I'll save that up for the boss, then I'll run back and grab the key. Boom! I love the homing shots. Kind of an easy ability, though it doesn't really need skill. Armor stat bonus? Now, I'll take the magic gloves for now. More bats. As one of the tooltips suggests, it's better to actually avoid taking hits than going for more damage, usually. See what this does? Now it's boosts my speed, as shown here. Although it's sometimes kind of counterproductive to go too fast. Here's some more mana potions, and here's the main boss. But the double homing shots won't be really useful here, so I'll just go back and collect that item, the golden key. Yep. Time to face the first boss. I do like the chiptune music for this game. And here it is, the first boss, the giant bat, who seems to have spawned some bats in the background. He flies around the room, fires a spread of all these projectiles, and after a while he stops and he does what the smaller bats do. Essentially a combination of smaller bats and bigger bats. Though this boss fight is really trivialized when we actually have the ability to destroy his projectiles. Usually this boss is kind of tough for new players as you can't really destroy his projectiles. But now with that, it kind of cheeses him. Oh well. The hardest part of the boss right now is the fact that he randomly chooses between jumping at me, pouncing at me, and firing his projectiles. Like so. But yeah, that's one of the nature of roguelikes. Sometimes some of the bosses are really easy to do because of the abilities you get. Sometimes they're really difficult because you don't have prerequisite or good items. And also the wind sword allows me to be more careful when it strikes. I'm really cautious to avoid the attacks. Boom, boom, boom. This is sad. Boom, he's down, and he dropped a crudload of items. And I got a bat tooth. Which I really don't. Bat tooth pretty much fires a spread of bullets. Although, sadly, I won't take it to the next floor. There's a health upgrade. Increases my health and armor buff. See my stats? Let's keep going. Ooh, a special room. I've never been here before. It seems to have taken me to this kind of a special place, this purple floor, and has replaced my magic item with pretty much nothing. Now that I'm back to my basic slingshot. Oh boy. I've never seen those skull enemies before, but they don't look pretty. Ah, great, got poisoned. Oh my. Oh, these skull type enemies drain my magic. Oh great, these are immortal. That's just swell. Take out these poison rats, and take out that, I don't know what to say about this type of enemy. Just smash left and right. Ready to, no, die. What do you call the enemies? Slowly move forward. Oh, great, these enemies. These pretty much fire homing projectiles after a while. Ow. Take them out as quickly as possible. Damage boost. Activate. Don't fail me now. Yeesh, this is kind of risky. Okay, I'll take it. Ah, great. Really wish I had some of the damage boosting items. As usually I would get 1 or 2, but apparently I mostly got none. I can turn magic into gold. But of course, it seems like it's better to just take the damage boost spell. Oh, now I'm almost out of magic. Each of these items will increase a certain stat if I sacrifice it. Like this one, taking damage will refill my magic, and this one will, each kill will increase my damage, resetting the room. Though taking each of them will decrease my max health, so it's high risk, high reward. Let's hope I don't screw it up. Oh boy. Eee! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Down to half health. This is not really going that well. Whew. That was way too close. Damage boost. More skull blocks. They look a lot like Twomps anyway from Mario. I really don't want to get hit by those Twomp lookalikes. Oh, no, I'm not taking him on yet. I'm gonna clear up the room first. And apparently his movements is shaking everything. Wait for these poison rats to move out of the place. Go! And what those Like I said, this game can be quite tense at times. Ah, good. This will allow me larger sword swings. Let's go take on the boss and see what horrors we face then. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh boy. He's quite unpredictable it seems. Oh, okay, we can damage him unlike the other ones, I think. I'm not taking any risks here. I'm guessing that one hit from him would just insta-crit kill me with my just puny 6 health. Thankfully my knockback sword helps quite a bit with it. Oh boy, he's gone pissed now. I didn't expect that to happen. Well, this is crazy. Usually the second boss what you would fight would be a ghost or a skeleton. It wouldn't be this difficult, but because I've taken the golden key, I've reached a more difficult part of the game. Like I said, high risk, high reward. I'm not sure if I'll get a new ending or something, but this is quite new. And he's down! Oh, taking damage will heal me now. Damage boost, I'll keep the damage boost. Boom! My health is up. Let's see. Pretty nice stats. Let's continue. Oh good, I guess we skipped the entire second set of floors and moved on to the third set. Of course, I'm kinda missing a few items. Wizrobes, or Wizrobe lookalikes. I'm waiting for them to pop up, fire them. Oh boy, oh shit, oh boy. I'm almost dead. That's it, I'm almost a goner. I'm pretty much a goner. I'm pretty much a goner now. Oh, I keep forgetting I have the ability to do that. I have the ability to destroy all projectiles like that. Oh boy. Lock back up. What's Zeus Blade do? Let's see. I'll take the knockback. Oh great, fire demons. Yeah, and that's it. My run's over. I've died. Well, that's the game for you. Sometimes you have very good runs like the last one, which I was quite lucky. Other times, not so well. Though this is the first time I've reached the golden key, and for fair enough, average runs last 20 minutes or 25 minutes at max. And I've reached level 7 apparently, so I think I skipped past almost half the third set as well. I didn't realize that. Oh well, this is my first part of my LP of Adventure Dungeon. Tune in next time and hope I get better results, and actually able to reach the final floors. This is Etron signing out. Toodles!